Okay. Awesome. So, first question, Emmanuel, is walk us through how you read a game. What do you see that others might miss? What makes you different?
Well, from my perspective, reading the game, I normally, as soon as the game starts, I normally start scanning. You scan where,
Mhm.
let's say, both teams are also their lineup as well, and also the opponent body language. You can really go beyond and see many things. Reading their body language, reading their line, reading their position as well, and it helps you anticipate their passes, and even it helps you also anticipate their more moves that you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
and intercept also their passes. And I think it helps you really to first of all scan them before,
Yep.
see their positions, their lineup, and also their body language, which will help you react faster than them. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll be always ahead of them.
Okay. Awesome. And so, if you're not on the ball, what's going through your mind positionally? How are you pacing yourself? How do you know where to go, what to do, what to anticipate?
Well, if I'm not with the ball also, definitely I'm thinking how I can affect the play and can also create
Mm-hmm.
options as well for my teammates. And also in the modern football now, as soon as I don't have the ball, you have to just get in mind that you have to defend. We are all going to
Mm-hmm.
defend, cutting the passes line also, and also calculating the distance from you and the ball as well.
Yep.
The pressing point, and also checking checking at least your shoulder with the opponent as well. How the
Okay.
ball movement, the movement of the players as well, so you can create more pressure for the team as
Mhm.
well to intercept. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And if you're preparing for a game, everyone prepares physically and whatnot, but what do you do mentally before a game? It could be a regular season game. It could be, and especially a bigger game. So what's your plan to get ready on the mental side of things?
Well, on the mental side, uh, first of all, tackling. Tackling is the first thing, and also passing, the second thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the third one is scoring as well. And make even though you may encounter many mistakes, but at least you have to put that one aside, and also you
Yeah.
have to know how to respond quickly,
Mm-hmm.
quickly. Maybe you lose a ball, those kind of things, and also normally. I'm always listening to music, get in contact with the root and the purpose. That's why.
Yeah, I think I know you're a Tupac guy, right? You a Tupac fan?
Yeah, exactly. To fuck.
I was gonna say you're a Biggie fan, but I don't want you to get all mad at me. Okay.
Too
Right
fuck.
on. Tupac's your guy. I've seen the photos. I've seen the music. Yeah, right on, man. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. All right. So one thing, we've been talking since September, October of last
Yeah.
year, and a lot of it is talking about what's next for you. You've been working without a net, for
Mhm.
a couple years now. You're doing everything on your own. So a
Yeah.
lot of what we've been talking about is training, getting your name out there, right? Talking
Exactly.
about who Emmanuel is. So, you know, I know the answer to this. So, what do you do when you train when no one's watching?
Well, to be honest, when no one is watching, I try to always push harder, go
Mm-hmm.
beyond my limits, and also focus on my footwork as well. Normally, on my weak foot, my first touch, the explosive sprint, also mental toughness as well,
Mm-hmm.
and also training like someone is always watching you. You have to get that thing in your mind, and normally doing that has given me many results, shown many results from what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm. So, you've been preparing, you've been doing a lot on your own.
Yeah.
You're going places on your own dime. You're working up
Okay.
coaches. You're preparing. So, over the past year? What's an area of your game that you've improved significantly, and what did you do to do that?
Well, position of the ball. That one. Position of the ball. I think that one is very, very important. And
Mm-hmm.
also defensive wise as well, defensive awareness, and I think studying the high level games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Studying the high level games as well. And mostly I also get feedback from my coaches
Mm-hmm.
from a specific things like drills to improve reactions
Mm-hmm.
and those kind of things. So I normally also after every round, I normally ask my coaches as well where I can improve and those kind of things. So that I'm always on the move, trying to
Mm-hmm.
improve everything about it. To
Okay.
just to be complete, let's say it that way.
So if they said, if we asked a former coach about your attitude and training, what would they say about you?
To be honest, training, oh, well, I never disappointed.
Okay.
Always on time,
Yep.
always show up early, bring up the energy, and within the mood, even when the mood is low,
Mm-hmm.
I would bring up the energy. I always want to grow. So with my coaches, they all know me. They all know me very well.
So if I said, or if I asked you, if I was interviewing you and said, "Hey, tell me about the past year, what you've been doing training wise. What have you been doing? Where have you been? What have you done to improve your game for the next level?"
Well, I've been training as well here in Italy, and also normally I go to my hometown, which is Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
and I get a mental coach as well, a proper coach
Yep.
to also help me to improve everything that maybe I may think that I'm good, but from the other side, maybe he's the one looking at it. So he may think that no, this one you have to get it this way, this way, this way. So I've been moving around. Although I've also get scammed many times, but it's part of the life. So yeah,
Yeah.
I've really done a lot just to improve training here and there, investing in myself, and I think that's the ultimate prize that I'm still working on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, for those watching, for the coaches, players, whoever is watching this video, if they said, "Okay, Emmanuel, why are we putting you on the team? What do you bring to the team? What's your skill set? What's your mindset?" And they can say, if I'm saying, "Okay, Emmanuel, you haven't played for a team in 2 years. Why are we going to give you this opportunity?"
Well, I think I can give so much to the team in terms of leadership,
Mm-hmm.
both on the pitch and outside the pitch, also coaching the other guys as well, and also my hard work, and I'm always ready for every challenge. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I'm always ready for every challenge. And I'm a kind of player, even though my IQ, let me put it that way, leadership with others as well, trust in big moments,
Mm-hmm.
and also raise the level to those around me. I have to rise them
Yep.
so that we can all move the same in the different things. If you are attacking, we are all attacking. If you are defending, we are all defending. So to help my colleague as well, and also discipline. That's the
Mm-hmm.
main important thing. Discipline, discipline, and the mindset as well. I can impact how I've built my mindset, aside my skills and everything, my commitment, humility,
Mm-hmm.
and the anger to always go beyond my limits. So, and also ready to improve as well, because
Mm-hmm.
you can never see that you have finished everything in front of you. You are always learning, 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 learning.
Yep.
So that's what I can give. Leadership,
Good.
helping my teammates as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what do you call it? Trust in big moments as well, and also rising others.
Yeah. No, very good. Very good. And a lot of, you've been through adversity. You've talked about scams. You've talked
Yeah,
about, you've been playing soccer for decades.
yeah,
You were a
yeah,
little kid, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, if I asked you what's a challenge you faced in your soccer journey that shaped who you are, what's the answer?
Well, the challenge I've faced, well, it's not also not getting someone to push you, even though you can be the best of the best. But from my perspective and how this world is moving, we
Mm-hmm.
always need someone to push us. And also growing up with academy and so lot. Uh, I think the key where I can be, I think right now I will be like maybe in another level. Was when I
Mm-hmm.
was still in college that I was all going by myself without the parents and hear a lot of things. I even had a contract, and just because my parents weren't there, the team that I was playing the other that time give the contract to another person, because if they can see your parents, definitely they will just move to the team. And if you don't have that thing as well, already where I'm heading to, they will just snack it for someone else, and that's it. And you will never find out. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that moment, if my parents were around, I think maybe when the proposal was coming, it will have come right in front of them rather than going to the team, because I was really young at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And also other challenges, as I said, scam, etc.
Yeah. Yeah. Just give me one sec. There's a phone. There's a phone ringing in the background. All right, I think we're good. Okay, cool, man. All right. Let's see. When did you fall in love with soccer?
As a kid in Ghana,
Yeah.
I was playing barefoot, dust field before before I moved to Italy. So I quite remember a game. It was a game that make me joy, like bring joy to me,
Mm-hmm.
purpose, and I can say the identity, and it keeps it. I keeps believing that no, this thing I really have it inside me. Even when I was in Ghana, the school that I was attending, we normally have like a school match with different schools, and our school we were always the top, winning the trophies here and there. And not even from my own perspective, others too saw it as well. Many
Mm-hmm.
saw it, and they were like, "You are really good." So it also pushes me to believe in myself to always
Yeah.
push harder. So that's where it started from.
Good, man. That's awesome. And if we're looking at the next 2 years, what kind of player do you want to be in 2 years?
Well, a complete player, both on the pitch and outside the pitch, lead others as well,
Mm-hmm.
and also helping others to rise. That's my main focus. That's the thing that I have inside my head.
Awesome. Awesome. So, last question. We're talking about the future and what's next for Emmanuel. So, if there's a coach out there watching this, and we're working on highlight reels, and we're kind of working from different angles based on what's available. Why
Mhm.
should a coach take a chance on you? Why should a coach take a chance on Emmanuel to be on the team?
I'm sure that the highlights can't capture the heart, the
Mm-hmm.
discipline, or the mindset.
Yeah.
I bring more than skills. I bring commitment, humility, hunger as well.
Mm-hmm.
In my, let's say, I'm the player who will work, fight, and also uh, fight for every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day. And to be honest, you won't just gain a player. You won't just gain a player. You gain